Ki-yong and Eun-jin feel like Nick and Judy of K-drama. Welcome back to CM Series, where we talk about the kind of stories that don't shout for attention, but still stay with you long after the screen fades to black. Today, let's talk about a connection that feels surprisingly familiar yet rare in today's drama world. Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin's love doesn't feel flashy or dramatic. It feels quiet, deep, and steady. And if you've ever watched Zootopia, you might understand this comparison instantly. Their energy feels like Nick and Judy, two very different souls who slowly learn to trust, rely on, and protect each other, no matter what stands in their way. At first glance, Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin don't overwhelm you with loud romance. There are no exaggerated gestures screaming, "Look at us!" Instead, there's something softer, something more human. It's in the pauses between their conversations, in the way they look at each other when no one else is watching, and in the unspoken understanding that seems to exist naturally between them. Just like Nick Wilde's playful sarcasm balanced Judy Hopps' determined optimism, their personalities don't clash. They complement. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever seen two people who don't need to constantly explain themselves? That's the feeling fans get when watching Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin together. Their chemistry isn't built on fireworks. It's built on trust. And trust, as we know, is far more powerful. Nick and Judy didn't start as best friends. They started with misunderstandings, distance, and guarded hearts. Yet over time, they became unbreakable. Doesn't that sound familiar? What makes this comparison even more touching is how realistic it feels. In real life, the deepest love stories are rarely loud. They grow quietly. They survive storms without announcing their strength. When Jang Ki-yong shares scenes with An Eun-jin, there's a sense that both are fully present. They listen, not just hear. They react, not perform. And that's where the magic lies. Let's make this interactive for a second. While reading this, ask yourself, when was the last time you saw a couple, on screen or in real life, that felt safe rather than chaotic? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this kind of connection is becoming rare, yet it's exactly what many viewers crave. Nick and Judy's bond worked because they believed in each other, even when the world didn't. Similarly, Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin's dynamic carries this sense of quiet loyalty. There's no need for dramatic declarations every 5 minutes. One glance is enough. One small gesture says everything. It's the type of love that whispers, "I'm here." Instead of shouting, "Look at me." Another reason fans connect so deeply to this pairing is how natural it feels. Nothing looks forced. Nothing feels rushed. Their interactions breathe. Just like Nick's slow transformation from a guarded loner to someone willing to risk everything for Judy, there's growth in how they connect. It's subtle, but it's there. And subtlety is powerful. Now let's flip the question to you. Do you prefer dramatic, intentional, but it's there, and subtlety is powerful? Now let's flip the question to you. Do you prefer dramatic, intense love stories, or are you drawn to these quiet, emotionally grounded connections? Be honest. Many fans are realizing that calm love can be just as thrilling as chaos. What truly sets Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin apart is emotional safety. With them, love feels like a place you can rest, not a battlefield you must survive. Nick and Judy showed us that love doesn't erase differences, it respects them. In the same way, these two don't lose their individuality. They grow alongside each other, not on top of each other. There's also something incredibly healing about watching this kind of bond. In a world full of noise, scandals, and constant drama, a quiet, unbreakable connection feels refreshing. It reminds us that love doesn't need to hurt to be real. It doesn't need to be chaotic to be passionate. Sometimes, it just needs to be steady. Imagine this. If Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin were animated characters, wouldn't you see them standing back to back, facing the world together, just like Nick and Judy at the end of Zootopia? No spotlight, no applause, just trust, just unity. As CM Series viewers, this is the kind of story that invites you to feel rather than react. It invites you to slow down and notice the details, the silence, the space, the sincerity, and those details are where the deepest emotions live. Before we wrap up, here's another question for you. If you had to choose one word to describe Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin's connection, what would it be? Calm? Loyal? Healing? Unbreakable? Share your word below. Let's see how everyone feels. In the end, love like Nick and Judy's isn't about perfection. It's about partnership. And that's exactly why Jang Ki-yong and An Eun-jin's love resonates so deeply. It doesn't try to impress you. It simply stays with you. Quiet, deep, unbreakable. If you enjoyed this kind of storytelling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay connected with CM series. Because sometimes the quietest love stories are the ones that echo the longest.